Yeah.
Like it is so mindful movement. It's incredible. And if you like genuinely just take the time to really think about the mind muscle connection, and like you said, like why are you using this body part to go here or do this thing, and how
Hmm.
does that feel while you're doing it? Like I wish a lot more people, it if anything, worked through that mindfulness connection of their body, and not necessarily like did yoga specifically, but um I think like sometimes so I'm a power lifter, and I think a lot of people like think like, oh, you don't need to do any stretching or any of that. They say like hippy dippy stuff or whatever, like you just get under the bar and then lift off, and it's
Oh
not like,
gosh.
and it and it's like, no, it's not necessarily like I need to make sure my arms are stretched and I'm ready to go. It's like the mind muscle connection is so important, and as you've witnessed with this woman, is like the dedication of like, this is what I'm doing, like I am going to stand up, or I am going to use it to do this. Like it's that when your mind is made up, how powerful it can be to accomplish things that most people would be like, you can't do that again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it really strengthens the neurological systems in your body, to that mind into your right foot, mind into your left hand. Okay, now we're going to move those two at the same time, and and then working things a lot. And I'll say, "What do you feel?" "Oh, I feel tingles. Oh, I feel," it's like, yeah, that's your body opening up, your nerve endings responding in areas that you might just be sitting in a chair not thinking about for hours and hours and hours a day. And so feeling that area, moving that area, with that awareness, is really really key to keeping your motor skills as well as your mental body, healthy. And even like imbalances, I think, are a huge one with people. They don't realize what they're doing over and over and over and over again. And when you do yoga, yeah, your body's not perfectly symmetrical, but there are things that you need to address when you're right-handed, when you're doing using the same part of your body over and over and over again with your work. And so how to bring that balance back with yoga, because you do everything to one side and then you do it to the other side. And if one side feels weak, well, you do it a little bit longer, you spend a little more time there, and you try to even that out. And it's a gradual process, you're not going to get it immediately, but it's a huge thing for me, because I was really overworking my right arm. I was a house painter, and so I was just like
Wow.
cranking away on my right arm, and I had to use my left arm more and more and more. And and the yoga has shown me, like, okay, how can I integrate not just using these external muscles, but integrate more muscular strength within the deeper muscles. And I think that really puts a new awareness of how to move responsibly, even powerlifting, like how to do that without injuring yourself, right? And how to do hard work without throwing out your back, and how to lift things without reaching way over and hurting your back, putting your center of gravity underneath it. And so that, sometimes you have to be aware of those muscles and train them to work, and gain that strength. So yoga is very much strengthening for me. It keeps your body toned and all of the muscles. If you practice a well-rounded practice, it keeps all of the muscles, and not just your external muscles, but your brain, your eyes, your ear, everything gets worked. And then your organ body as well. It's really good for digestion. So that part of it too, is a huge part for me.
I think a lot of people, and I don't know if it's just because of the internet nowadays, but have like come to a lot of awareness about like gut health and just like how your body like functions, and how the things you eat and your digestive system like really impact you functioning.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a big part of it. And I feel it. Like if I travel for a few days and I'm
Oh,
with some family or whatever, and I just don't get time to do yoga, I feel this like heavy stagnation, and I'm like, ah, this is how most people feel.
yeah.
And then I'll do some yoga and like especially inversions, they put your whole body upside down. So all those organs that are sinking down, now they're light and free to redistribute. And so that's a huge part of it. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And just yeah, people that want to be healthy. Yoga is not the only way, but it's a huge step towards bodily awareness, and then the function of everything in your body is supported by that practice. Yeah, it's huge.